And we're back, and guess what? I took a little detour. We went to Ark Royal. Now, guess what? There's a lot of cool shit here for sale, but it is way too expensive, and there's no work. But they have an Annihilator, they have another Annihilator, they have an Arctic Wolf. You know, they got a linebacker. They have all sorts of nice stuff, but it costs a bajillion dollars because it's all clanner equipment. They have a Timber Wolf. They have a Wolfhound, still very expensive. I've been buying little bits of stuff. I mean, like, look, here's a Thunderbolt 20. They have two MRM 20s. I bought the other MRM. They had some other stuff. Now, I know there's a long tom, but I got nothing that can mount it. So I'm pretty content with what weapons I've bought. An RL-40, actually, that looks good. I'm going to buy one of those because I'm going to buy what I can while I can and then just move on because I can't afford to stay here. That's just how it is. It sucks, but that's just how it is. We gotta move on and get paid. There's some LRM half ammo, but yeah, it's drips and drabs. And this is certainly a lot more. I would say new equipment available. This is certainly a lot more indicative of like a 20 or 30-25 market than a 30-61 market, and I think that's just kind of base game, and I'm not mad at that. It's just something that I would definitely love to build my own game of this. All right, so we're gonna go to, boy, should we go to a two-skull planet? I think we should. We're gonna go to New Exford. Actually, let's look at our navigation because I want to slowly migrate over to Clanner space because I have an idea. I think what we should do is we should go through Clanner space, and then we should go up to this Rimworld's Republic thing and kick the shit out of these guys for a bit. Maybe get up to this border and do some border fighting. Then eventually, I think it would be neat to try to go up to the deep periphery. But as you can see, that's like 87 days of travel. And especially as you get out there, there may not be as many jobs as you think. Oh, look. We know who those guys are. I'm not going to say who. You should look that up. But yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of neat little things that exist like deep out here. I mean, I could probably go as far as, let's see, yeah, some of the deep space Comstar way stations, what have you. There's a lot of fun things we could go have fun with. I mean, there's the Oregon Coalition down there doing stuff, and there's, all sorts of fun things. But what I'm thinking we should do is we should probably fuck around in clan space for a bit and get some clan tech or some fancy or higher technology stuff, and then just abuse the markets and go from there. And I think that's what we'll do. So that is my plan for now. Here we go. We're going to go to, actually, I just forgot, because I was going to look at what planets near us get us nearer our objective. New Exford is certainly a step in the right direction, so I'm going to go take that travel contract. Actually, no, I'm not. I want to see what jobs are there first. Yeah, I'll pay for it out of my own pocket. It's not that far. It's just one hop over. It's 19 days. All right, here we go. Set course. Dun 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 dun. All right, here we go. Wachoom. That's the sound it makes. Also, you should probably not jump with all these vessels nearby, but that's just me thinking about safety and whatnot.
Network orders complete, boss.
All right, I'm trying to get my tech points up as high as possible. Now, another mech bay would be nice. It increases. Okay, because that's. Yeah, see, this is pretty cheap and gives us a higher drop weight limit, which is good. Oh boy. See, look, for 75,000, drop weight limit by 50 tons. That is a good return on our investment. All right, New Exford. Going to New Exford.
Waypoint reached, Commander.
Let's go to the store. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby and smoke ourselves some crack. Alright, so, the heavy Gauss Alicorn. Oh, boy. Devastator. Always a crowd pleaser. There's Long Tom. LRM Carrier Mark. Oh, that could be good. There's a lot of good tanks here. An Ontos. Yes. Yes. So many good vehicles here. SRM carriers. Alright, Thanatos is alright. But yep, we're gonna need to buy some stuff here. I think we'll be here for as long as we can be. I'll buy that AC-20 while I can. There's another Gauss rifle, but I can't really. SRM-6. I'll take that. Another 4 ER flamers. I'm going to buy those because I always tend to have those blow up. SRM Inferno ammo. Yup. Let's see. Ammo MRM. I always end up losing that. Ammo T-Bolt 5. Not the T-Bolt ammo I need. Yeah, that sounds cool. For whenever we get mechs that can carry them.
New equipment available.
Let's see. Yep. There's a lot of things I would like to have, and they're all here, so we need to get paid so we can have these things. Some tanks would be welcome. That Ontos will let me beat the shit out of people. The Alicorn will let me beat the shit out of people. The LRM and SRM carriers will let me beat the shit out of people. Alright, let's see. Test drive. Oh, a rare we've captured. Local pirates, no. Repossession. Oh, yeah. Strike the convoy and destroy it. How about hold the line? A high level hold the line? Well, high level, air quotes. Yeah, alright, so I'm gonna go with just all that. Because I'm sure we will get some fancy mechs that let us be less poor. That is my assumption. And yeah, we're going to do that. I wish I could get some of the big Thunderbolt missiles. And I think that would be nice. I would also love to get any of the other stuff. I would love to have other mechs. But yeah, there's a lot of equipment here that is exciting. I would like to leave here with like an LRM carrier. I think that'd be great because I can just have that sit in the back and just drop all the missiles on every target I spot, which would be fantastic. Having multiple of them, I can just have rolling artillery backup, which is fantastic. The SRM carriers, a little trickier to use. I gotta get in close, but that many SRMs hitting something is a wall of explosions. You can just knock the bits off everything. Fantastic shit. A lot of options. The Alicorn, a bit harder to use. Heavy Gauss is great because this is the Mark 7. The Mark 6 is the one that most people know with the triple normal Gauss, which is just insane. A lot of people love that Shrek PPC carrier, but it's not really a tank. It's a weapons carrier. The Alicorn is a tank. The Alicorn is absolutely vicious. Kind of rare in lore, but absolutely vicious. And it's a really cool weapon system. I think that would be great. Now, the other thing that I want to work on is trying to figure out what other support. But an Ontos, that would let me bully everyone. All right, defending this installation. Hostiles coming from multiple directions. All right, do our best. Oh, that guy's name is Beast. Are you an X-Man? All right. Alright, yeah, friendly convoy bringing up the stuff to get our weapons online, because it looks like we have quad medium laser turrets, light laser turret, What else we got? Light. Well, is that an MRM? MRM turret? Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, we have some turrets. Light LRM turret. That could be probably pretty useful. So, enemy contacts. Let's see. Spider, unknown, unknown, unknown. I got no tonnage reports on any of them, so I have to sally out.
What do you need?
And meet my enemy on the field of battle to try to get some of my turrets up. And then we'll see what's what. But again, I really think that this game deserves a sequel. I think this game absolutely deserves a sequel. It's a shame we will not get one. And for as much money as Paradox has made off of millions and millions of DLC and everything else, I think that they could do something nice for all of us and just, you know, let us have a nice game. I know you guys can keep making Clausewitz stuff. I'll still occasionally buy it because nostalgia will override caution, and I will sit there and go, man, that game looks great. I'll get that game. Even though I know full well that that game will just run like dog shit after 2 or 3 hours, and even though it's multiplayer, the number of disconnects, desyncs, and everything else that will happen will be more frustrating than pleasant. I will overlook all of that if we get another Battletech game. Ball's in their court. I don't think they're going to listen to me. I'm a nobody. I am a literal nobody. But if on the off chance that somebody's listening out there who has a giant trust fund or is a guerrillionaire or whatever, go buy stock in Paradox and make them do it. Don't give me the money. Go buy stock, go buy controlling interest, and be like, this is a Battletech company now. All we make is Battletech Grand Strategy games. And force them to complete it. And force them to shelve the Clausewitz engine. Because if they ironed out some of the issues with stuff like Hearts of Iron and Vicky and all that other stuff, you'd have a game that's easily worth $100 for the amount of hours you could put into it that would actually be pleasant. Because with Hearts of Iron and everything else, I end up having a finite number of hours that I can enjoy the game. Because it will bog down, break, or what have you. And it has a lot of promise. I've started a million games of Hearts of Iron. I've finished like 4 because it is such an impossible task. If they could fix that, they would have something that would be easily worth $1 million. Because autists like me will gladly pay absurd amounts of money for grand strategy games, especially ones that are really well done. We'll do that. I will pay a ridiculous price for something that offers replayability. Because for me, it is a cost versus... Well, I mean, look at it this way. I think there's a lot of people out there who perhaps buy too many games. They'll buy a game a month. Some influencer or whatever, some streamer or whatever will say, this is the bestest game ever and you should play it. And they'll go out and buy that game. And they'll find out it's an okay game, but perhaps not their game. Ooh, the OmniMech Blackjack. Hell yeah.
Acknowledge.
But they'll say it's a good game, but maybe not their game, you know. But they bought it because it was hyped and whatever else. And they'll buy some early access game or whatever because it looks really exciting. And they'll find out it doesn't get finished or, you know, it ends up not being the game that, you know, 15 minutes of YouTube video or a 3-hour paid-for stream of endorsement has led you to believe it is. And so, you know, you end up waiting and feeling disappointed. Then you buy the next game, and the next game, and the next game. By the end of the year, you've spent hundreds of dollars on games you don't play. I am this radical, perhaps, believer in such things that just don't buy it. Wait till Christmas where it's all on sale. And if it's good by then, if through the rest of the year the game has matured and seen enhancements and developments and all of these other things, buy the game then. Buy that game, the finished one. And buy games that you can sink lots of hours into. Buying fewer games you enjoy more is certainly, I think, more rewarding. Especially if the game has depth, you can learn all the nuance, get a lot of replayability, mod it, enjoy it again and again and again. It's a 5-in Hunchback. Okay. let's see if we can have that one. I know I sold my other hunchback parts, but it's fine. There's a lot of pieces here that are fairly valuable. Now, if I sound like I've had too much caffeine and not enough sleep, I have, and that's okay.
Roger.
It's because I have become keenly aware of something, and perhaps this is distressing, but the older you get, the more you realize your possibilities are diminishing with every day. Time keeps on ticking. Your possibilities are diminishing with every day. You have less time. There's more time behind you, and as the more time behind you accumulates, you look back and you see all the regrets you have, things you should have done. You never look back and say, thank God I slept longer. You never look back and say, thank God I took more naps. You look back and say, I could have done XYZ if I had followed through. I could have finished XYZ if I had followed through. All the things that you reasonably could have, should have, would have done had you been a little bit more brave or possessed a little bit more energy or follow through or what have you. Oh yeah, heat sink down on a laser build. Suck that. Hell yeah. But as time goes on, I realize with finite resources and time, I'm trying to make smarter decisions here. That locust is going to get eaten up. So if I sound manic, I'm not. Not at all. Just mindful of the time I've spent on this planet and how I've spent that time. Uh-oh. He gonna fall down. Spider-Mechs do this.
Orders?
I just know this from my time in tabletop and in the other games. They spend a lot of times on the air and even in the air and even more time on the ground.
Giving him everything I've got.
Oh, that's bad. Right leg destroyed, actuator destroyed.
Solid connection on that one.
Alright, so he's done. He doesn't know it yet, but is as mobile as he will be, as crippled as he will be, speed is his armor, and without that speed, he's just gonna fall down. Alright, Hunchy coming up.
Ready for orders.
Alright, let's finish this clown off. Don't need those. He's done. Ooh, he had a C3 unit. It's gone now. But it's exciting because it was there. Right? So yeah, if Mr. Tex has any valuable advice for you right now in your life, think about the things you want to do, and don't put them off. Make plans to do them. Don't say, one day I'm going to. That is the biggest lie you will tell yourself. One day, I'm going to. Make plans to make it happen, and if you fail, that's okay, because you will know you fucking tried. You'll sleep easier knowing you did stuff like that. But at a certain point in your life, oh boy, here we go. Where are they coming from? Alright. Opposite side of the base. Thank God we have a turret over here. I'm going to step forward and blow these guys up, and then step back and come back over the hill and charge into those other guys.
Yeah?
I'm going to stay here in my cover, because my cover will keep me safe. PPC, Blasto.
Roger.
Haha. Gotcha. But yeah, I'm not trying to make you fear or scared or upset. Just trying to be real with you guys. Make plans to do stuff. Do the best you can. And your best is going to look different every day, you know. I just let people keep in mind. There was a person who actually came out and told me on my Patreon, they said that they listened to some of the advice I'd given, or just try something every day, you know. And they said that they wanted to finally get in shape because they were fat in high school, they were fat in college, they feel fat as an adult, and they're like, I want to get in shape. And I was like, all right. Well, I just told them, I said, every day, set aside like 30 minutes and just do something that is physical activity. Beat Saber, whatever, in the VR, go for walks, but just make it like 30 minutes a day. And they replied back to me, they've lost like 50 pounds, and they have a girlfriend now.
I bet you're gonna like this.
I can't claim any sort of, you know, responsibility for that. They did that on their own. They did that through their own power, through their own investiture of time. But I'm sharing this information with you guys because, one, they said I could share that information just to inspire or make anybody feel better that such things are possible. And I think the world needs a little bit of, you know, feel good these days. Everybody needs that little bit of feel good, that positive dopamine. But it just shows if you put like 30 minutes to an hour a day into a project, whatever that is. Like if you want to get good at drawing, if you spend an hour a day practicing drawing, you're probably going to get pretty good. And you're certainly going to be better than you are now at it. Okay. Yeah, it turns out the AMS is fantastic.
Standing by.
I need to finish off these clowns so I can reposition. Because it looks like they're bringing some Omni-Mechs, which is pretty cool. All right, large lasers. Big view. Give them that disco. There you go. But yeah, you don't need to be great at anything. Like if you want to get in shape and you say, I want to do 100 pull-ups in a year, in a year's time, I'd be like, well, you're going to struggle with one for a while, you know? But then you might be able to do 2. And then you might be able to do 5, you know? And you realize most people can't. So you've already reached beyond what most people can do. And then you just keep building on that. Same with drawing. Same with, you want to learn another language? Start today. There's plenty of places to do that. You want to get in shape? There's this website called Derby that has all these exercises on it for free. You can go do those. You want to get good at, you know, studying history. Start reading primary sources. Stop watching YouTube videos on history. Go read some primary sources. It'll be good for you. I promise you will know more in a year's time. But if I can reach through time and space and give you anything as wisdom or approaching that, make time to do the shit you want to do. Time is diminishing to do these things. And you can do it. Just don't hold yourself to an unreasonable standard. I know a lot of people fail because they do that, you know. They wanna be an artist. They want to start doing art. And I'm like, good, do art. Then they go, well, after a year of doing art, I'm not making money off it. Well, that's a different matter. That's running a business. If you want to run a business on art, you know, open a gallery or something. Go sell art. But if you want to just do something, to have those skills, I mean, shit, do it. I've known people who in their spare time have mastered instruments and languages and sciences. Shit, I know one guy who never went to a day of college, but he can outmath everyone I know who has a college degree in math because he taught himself advanced mathematics, like people used to do in the ancient times, by just practicing that shit. I mean, do you think that all those people who were the first mathematical greats had a lot of math books and tutors? I mean, maybe tutors, maybe 1 or 2, but that shit was incredibly expensive. A lot of these people are self-taught, autodidacts. And because, you know, libraries are cheap, if not free, most of them are free to borrow material from. You have all the resources at your hand to do so. You can study anything. Okay, those vehicles coming in are kind of bothering me. And they got a lot of mechs. Okay, 6 rounds to do this. I need to wipe out some of these guys on the north.
Moving to position.
Alright, let's see. 20% chance. Oh, yeah, I'm going to hit him.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Engine crit. Excellent. He's going to be real slow now. That hunchback could be a problem. This locust is probably one good hit away from exploding. Like, well, they're like that when they're fully repaired. They're one good hit away from just exploding. Because the locusts are just like that. All right, here we go. Please get lucky. Wow. Maybe I should say more things out loud like that, you know? If I can knock, yeah, enough off this locust and do enough damage to it,
Show 'em what you got.
I can remove him from being a problem. Because if you whittle down their mobility and their armor, all it takes is one lucky bonk, and one of these little APCs might finish him off. The hunchback is going to be a problem, though. That's why I'm going to run up there with the griffin and try to burn him down. If not, rock him, sock him. And let's hope he's not a real hunchback pilot, because I will have entered the squared circle with somebody who has no problem exploding. But yeah, if I won the lottery, I think what I would do is I would just buy a city block of a city I liked, and then build a walled Kowloon city. You know, just build my own mega block.
Good to go.
Live in there and be a weirdo.
Move order received.
People be like, is Tex gonna do a Hearst Castle? I don't know. I'm gonna take the locust down first. Or not.
No joy.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes it's hard to find the joy in life. Let's see. I'm making a joke. Don't worry, Tex is fine. Tex is fine.
Commander?
Alright, time to get into Bernie range. And give him all of these.
Aye,
Oh, well, I cooked myself. Excellent. But yeah, a few rounds of melee, I might be able to get through this guy and beat that gun off of him. Maybe a through armor crit or two with those flamers or something. Might be able to bonk the pilot some. I'm worried about whatever the fuck is over here. That's 75 tons of ow. I'm wondering what is back there. 75 tons, could be an Orion, could be a Marauder. Well, I mean, shit, this is 3062. It could be a million things, actually. It's probably not going to be clan stuff, because that would be up our ass already. If it is clan stuff, I'm going to just cry. I'll be in the corner having a tear up, you know. Oh yes, there we go. All right, let's see. Getting into that battlefield flow.
Hell yes.
Hell yes. All right, here we go. We need to get this guy off the field.
Heading out.
Yep. People really underestimate hunchbacks. And those people are victims to hunchbacks. Because every time I see people who look at a hunchback, especially everyone in their Battletech group has that guy. it will just quote raw stat blocks, you know? He's like, well, technically, it's... And they just stat block. And to me, they start to sound like Charlie Brown's parents, you know? Because then I go, all right, well, let's play a game, right? Because it's the same people who, well, okay, there were a lot of people who said the Charger was awful forever. That's why I did a video on the Charger. That was pretty much my reminding people that everything has a place. Everything has a place, a time and a place where it can excel. And the Charger does have many places where it can actually work through its various variants. Is it perfect? No. Is it a genteel weapon system? No, it is not. But it can do a lot of stuff. All right, let's hope one of these blows up stuff.
Firing full complement on enemy.
All right, he's got heat sinks down. He's got some structure exposed.
Nice hit.
If I can land a few hits on this guy, I can manage to get this going well. But I need to pivot and attack the guys who are coming from over Mia. While ironing these guys out. So far, so good, but I have a feeling they're going to turn it real quick on me. And I'm not going to like it. AMS is awesome. I love AMS.
Ready for orders.
There's been a lot of times in my life where I've been like, AMS isn't worth it. And it's just because I've had some bad dice rolls or whatever, and then I become convinced that that's going to be everything. And then, you know, inevitably I'm wrong. And that's fine. I'll admit I'm wrong when I'm wrong. Please blow him up. Alright, see?
Reporting critical hit.
That pilot is got a lot of bits wrong with them. So, a few more bonks and locusts should be done. And then I can hopefully take down the Hunchback. And then I can hopefully run over here before they destroy the whole base. Because there's a lot of firepower back here. Thankfully, they're concentrating on the turrets, it seems, and not the actual objectives. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Is that going to put me over the... You know what? Melee, it is. We're going to punch. We're not going to use the medium lasers. We will use the flamers. And we're just going to, you know what? Charge. Oh, yeah. That could be good. Yeah, let's charge in.
Roger.
Bleed that heat off. Knocked a little stability out of them. Not enough, though. Okay, there is another contact or two over here that are laying in. So, yeah. Remember, this is not a high-level mission. This is just a challenging... Oof. Alright, I'm not sweating. I'm not sweating. I'll be alright. Man, they are really upset at these APCs. I don't know why.
Mech warriors, show them what you got.
Alright, Panther, I'm gonna have you run over here, and we're gonna start trying to shoot at the other guys. The enemy's standoffishness is really weird.
Watch the flank.
Oh, watch out. It's a locust.
Damage minimal.
Yeah, it's a locust. Okie dokie, where are we? Where are we? Where are we?
Good to go.
Alright, so here's what I need to do, is I need to wipe out one of these two guys right now. I think it will be the Hunchback.
Giving them everything I've got.
That'll do.
Solid connect.
Yeah, fall down, please.
Over the red line. Heat damage.
Oh, this is slow going. All right, I'm going to run my blackjack over here and give him something else to shoot, not our buildings. I have no idea what this is, but some of those actually have some missiles, but AMS says no, again. Yeah, I love that.
Waiting for orders.
Backing up the hill. Not great odds. Pretty great odds.
One less target.
2 salvageable parts. That's a start. That is a start. Wow, he just drove into that building with reckless abandon. How could they?
What's up, boss?
Alright, I need to run.
Hauling ass.
We gotta get to the other side and quick. Come on, allies. Here we go. That's good. Alright, if I can close with and distract some of these guys, we might just hold out on points, just in terms of this here. But I want some more salvage, because that's some salvage, but that's not enough salvage. I need the salvage. The salvage is my emotional support blanket, and I need it. Oh, there's multiple mechs down there. I need to run my AMS right in the middle of here and just shoot down all their missiles. Man, they're really not doing good at this missile barrage thing. Yeah, I'm gonna run up here and just be a missile sponge. Right, we're running out of turrets.
Hot damn, let's do this.
Yep.
Alright.
Understood. Moving fast.
One more turn, I might be able to get over here. So look, we've got 60-ton vehicle, 50-ton vehicle, 75-ton mech, 50-ton vehicle. We got 40-ton, 45, 55. Yeah, we are facing a lot of firepower. This is rough. All right.
Waiting for orders.
I have 5 barrages left.
Consider it done.
It will take multiple turns to degas all my heat. So, the relatively hot environment here is probably also preventing the enemy from laying on with all their firepower into that base, which is great. For me.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, next turn, several of my dudes should be in range. Maybe some of these APCs might get into action. I doubt it, but
Receiving you.
that could be useful.
Got it. Run, don't shoot.
Alright, as soon as I stand in here, the AMS should handle a lot of the incoming fire. And the rest will have to be direct, which we'll see what they brought for that. And if, well, the AMS is going to run out of ammo, though. But I'll do what I can while I can. So, medium lance over here, heavy mech with heavy vehicles over here. What do you think? 40, 45, 55. Huh. Oh, make that a full lance over here. Okay. Vastly outnumbered. Gotta do my business.
Give them everything you got. What do you need?
Alright, let's see what we got. Bandit B, 75 ton. Doesn't say, but I'm gonna just start popping vehicles.
Aye, aye. Engaging target.
Alright, they're close then. They may also be running out of missiles, which is hilarious. Sounds like something I would do. Alright, here we go.
Let's move.
The rocky terrain is working in my favor. Also, this base here, like, how did they get to it? Like, where's the road? Hey, I gotta go to work. Drives up the mountain? Hey, here's my work car, honey. It has a 12-inch lift and portal axles.
Receiving you.
And your commuter car is a Unimog.
I copy.
Alright, let's see. What do we got? Oh, a Griffin. Firestarter Omni. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's let them have it.
Taking the shot.
Hi, I have large lasers.
Hey there.
Right there. I'm gonna try to stand in front of the building. See if I can get some AMS coverage. Because some of these buildings are in a bit of peril. Also, I always wondered in the Battletech setting, like, what's insurance like? Like, what are your insurance premiums like? You know, you live on a planet that has some industrial base, and you're like, well, you know, your homeowner's insurance this year is going to be 8 million C-bills because of would that be like fire insurance? Would that be like tornado insurance? They just say, well, like, you live in Tornado Alley, so you need to have this insurance. Would you have to have mech insurance? Knowing insurance companies, they just say act of God. You know what I mean? Well, looky here. Ain't that cute? TBM-5, Thunderbolt, huh? That would explain the big numbers I was seeing. Be nice if we could get some Thunderbolt ammo. Yep. AMS says no. Not getting as many as I would like, though. Alright. I think these pirates are going to lose on just time,
It's on now.
which is fine by me.
Copy that.
It's a Thanatos, a Vedette. All right, you know what? Let's hit that TPM carrier.
Here we go.
A few more bonks like that, and he ain't long for this world. The Thanatos back there is nice. It's nice. I desire it. I wish for it,
Yes, Commander.
but I will not get it because
Understood.
I've learned that salvage in this game is like wishing in one hand and shitting in the other. You know? That's pretty good.
Commander. Moving to position.
All right, Blackjack on the front. Griffin, Firestarter, Omni, Hephaestus. Wow. That's a blast from the past. You know what? Yeah.
Firing all weapons.
Oh boy.
Yes, Commander.
The Griffin is at bat. Let's see. And we keep really hitting them with the Inferno stuff, so that's great. Hi, how's it going? Guten Tag. Time to burn.
Firing on target.
Yeah, the pirates are going to just lose on time. It'd be funny if our reinforcements were like, since this is Steiner space, like 8 atlases. It just starts playing. I think the AMS is dry. It's had a busy work day, you know? It's earned its pay. I may have to add more. Now, you can also get stuff like laser AMS, which is great, but heat. Come on, APCs, get in on this. You can fight them tanks. Those are well within your wheelhouse. See, now they're shooting at the mechs because they lost really their interest in
Come on.
doing the objective
Real
anymore.
mech warrior.
All right, come on. Oh,
Mission
I
successful.
guess we just win. God. Not a lot of salvage, though. But my guys walk through unscathed. Hunchback parts. I mean, it's a start, right? I'll take you too. Yeah. We got some salvage. And it's not all the salvage, but we also walked out with almost no damage, which is amazing. That's a Christmas miracle right there. And I'll sell off what I can. I'll see you guys next episode. Remember, until next time, take care of each other. Do your best. And, hey, keep your stick on the ice. We're all pulling for you.
I started my tour out in October of '49. found a good company, thinking that things would be fine. Went out to war and was hoping for riches and fame. But I'm now back in Van Zandt, and clanners are squarely to blame. I guess you could say that my gunnery was perfectly fine. I did my part and I managed to just hold the line. But the bastards kept coming, hitting us time and again. I'm now back in Van Zandt, and clanners, they are to blame. I've managed to do my part and I just can't complain. War's always hell, but there's always canopus cocaine. I was invincible, never once gave it to pain. But I'm right back in Van Zandt, and clanners are surely to blame. I set out for glory and fought battles among the stars. But fate offered less, all I've got now scars. All I can do is just sit back thinking over my pain. I'm square back in Van Zandt, and clanners are surely to blame. An urban mech is above everything awfully slow. And there's one thing about it that you probably know. An AC-10 doesn't do anything without good aim. So I'm square back in Van Zandt, and this time I am to blame.